Why doesn't the world look perfect today? In a previous video, we talked about God creating a very good world, a perfect world. And yet, if we confess, if we look out today, we see, yes, God's goodness and greatness through creation, but we see the problems of the world, the suffering and the pain and the hurt and the heartache. So where does that come from? In Genesis chapter 3, we read of an account with Adam and Eve where they ignore God's one rule, God's one instruction to them. And as a consequence, God says this: "Cursed is the ground because of you. In pain you shall eat of it all the days of your life." So before Adam and Eve rejected God's ways, it was easy to eat, it was there ready, and now it was going to be hard work. But worse than that, one day they will now return to the ground. Death came into the world because Adam and Eve rejected God. The problems, the hardship, the destruction in the world is a direct result of mankind's rejection of God's ways. And there's lots of applications to that. It doesn't necessarily mean that the problems we face in our personal lives are a direct consequence of what we've done. But as humanity, the problems we face are because we reject God. God doesn't leave it there though. He is a gracious and merciful God. And we'll think about that a bit more in another video. If you'd like to know any more about this, join us on a Sunday morning, 10:30 a.m. We're thinking about some of these things at the moment from Genesis. It'd be great to see you and talk to you about them.